You all are able to see my screen?
Yeah.
Today we are going to talk about the business logic section. So in business logics, we have formulas and we have validation tools. Okay. So what is this formula thing? Formula is a field only. It's a field type where we can put some formula. Okay. Let's say you have a field for tax. Okay. On opportunity, there is an amount field which you enter. Okay. And after that, you want to have a field called tax. And this is something that you want to be calculated automatically. So this should be a formula field. Okay. Let's go ahead and see it, how we can do that. So if I want to create this for opportunity, please put the mic on mute. Thanks a lot. Customize opportunities, fields. So I want to create a field on opportunity, right? So I should go to setup, customize opportunities, fields, and under fields I should create a new field. What I want to do, I want to create a tax field here, okay, which would automatically calculate the value of tax. That is what we want, right?
Mm-hmm.
So just go to formula, click on next. Okay. Now what should be the return type? Return type means after execution of the formula, what value should it return? Should it return a checkbox, currency, date, time, number, what? It should return currency. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now in this field, we just have to put the formula. Go to advanced formula. So if you come here to advanced formula, what you will see that tax currency equals to, now the formula needs to be written here. We need to write the formula here. The next thing is that on the right hand side you have functions. So all the functions, I mean almost all the functions of Excel are available here, Microsoft Excel. So these are nothing new. So if you have worked on Microsoft Excel, you will find these functions, the logical functions, date, time. You will find you will be familiar with these functions. Okay. The functions are there. Just take those things. Let's say I want to have a formula that the tax is 10% of the amount. So go insert field, which field? Amount. Insert amount into 0.1. That makes it 10% of the amount, right? That is it. Scroll down, check syntax for error. If there is any error, it will show. No syntax error, which means it's fine. We can just go ahead and save it. And click on next. Save. Got that? How it is getting done?
Where we can see the output?
It's a field, na? So if you go to the records, you will get to see that field value. See, now if you go to any of the opportunity, you will see tax is equal to 10% of this. 10% of amount. Automatically calculated, right? So this is a kind of automation that we are trying to do. We are not, calculating the value of tax manually every time, and we can just put it there. Now this is a simple formula. I mean, straight away calculation. Let's say if the calculation of tax is a little more complex. They say, okay, if the amount, I'll take a little complex scenario where it talks about if the amount is less than 10,000, then tax should be 15%, and if it is more than 10,000, then tax should be 20%. Let's say that is the case. Then we just need to get it set up. The same thing, I mean, I'll just go to that field and edit that field, put a if logic there. So in this case, what I should do, I should use a logical function if. And if logic, if amount less than 10,000, then it should be 15%, right? Else it should be 20%. That is it. I check the logical test and then I give. If it is true, it should be 15%. If it's false, it should be 20%. Check the syntax. No syntax error. It's fine. Okay. So let us go back and save it. Now if you just go to the record, you will see that based on the amount it calculates the tax, right? Now this is again not that See, because it's greater than 10,000, so 20% of tax has been calculated. So this is again, a small kind of a calculation, but if you know, how to work with formulas, you can really do, complex calculations. Now, the other thing that I wanted to tell you is the calculation always, I mean, it does not necessarily have to be for the numbers and all those things, right? So you can use all your logics and everything there to, do the, to automate some stuff. Let's say I'll give you an example. There's this client, and this client has a lot of accounts. Okay, they have 10,000 accounts, and out of 10,000, they see that they have the capacity of calling only 2,000 or 2,500. Right? The sales team that they have, they can only call 2,000 or 2,500. But the accounts that they have listed is 10,000. Now they decided that, okay, why don't we do this? Why don't we try to categorize the accounts into A category, B category, and C category? First of all, we'll start calling category A accounts. Then we'll call category B and category C. So how did they, thought of deciding on category A? So they decided on a criteria that, okay, any account which has a certain revenue, certain amount of revenue, and a certain number of employees will be category A. Let's say any account which has more than 500 employees and $1 million as revenue, we will consider that as category A. So those are the biggest accounts, and we will try to follow, call them first of all. So now this thing, either you do it manually, sit and start doing it manually, or while you are entering the record, see the revenue, see the number of employees, and in a drop down select category A, B, or C, or you just put a formula, it will automatically see. So the end user does not have to get worried about it. Fine. So formula can actually help in automating a lot of stuff, and that can, because it is doing it through formula, so these sort of calculations can again reduce the errors, right? So it will make your application more efficient, right? Tell me if you have a question on formula.
You told that for a different category, there means we apply for the formula. So a lot means here we have considered just 2 or 3. So if more categories are there, then we need to put if again and again.
Yeah, so if can be put, I mean, you can use a nested if, that's one. And then there is another function called case. So you can define a case. So case will help you do that. So case 1, then do this. Case 2, do this. Okay. So tell me if you have any questions on formulas. I'll just show you one small thing.
So what are the most general formula we will be using?
Nothing like that. I mean,
look.
no, nothing like that. That most generic formula or something. But yeah, usually if is the most common one, but there are a lot of formulas. Depends on our requirement, what sort of requirement we have and all. Okay. So all the functions are listed here. If you just come here on the screen, you will find all the functions listed here, right? So that is one thing. If you click on any function, that will tell you what that function does and how it needs to be used. Fine. That is one thing. If you need more details on that, you can just click on this. On this page there is operators and functions, right? So if you click on this, it will take you to a page where you have all the functions defined properly with examples. See, all your functions are listed here on this link. You can click on any of the function and you will see an example of that. Click on any of the function that is shown with an example. So it's a very nice link actually. Fine.
Okay. So we will be looking into all the functions or what?
Sorry?
No, I will be looking on all the functions we will need to try or something specific.
So for that I'll just ask you a question. When you get a dictionary, do you start, mugging up all the words from the dictionary, or based on the requirement you go back and check a word, right? So not possible for anyone to, go and see and try to learn all the functions. Yeah. Just that have this link, have some idea if it is related to date, then you want to put a function related to date, then go back to this, see which function works good for you and then use that. Fine. Initially you can try a few functions, but don't spend too much of time into looking into all the functions, because not possible for us to remember all of them, right?
Yeah.
The common ones we know, but otherwise most of those we keep on checking when we require it. Okay. So if the formula thing is clear, then the next thing that